Hi everyone, so this is a thank you video for VJ. He just recently sent me a few records that are absolutely fantastic, so I can't wait to play them all. I've only played one so far. The first one I wanted to show is actually this one, The Church. This is one album that every time we find it, we found it a few times, and Brett's always like, please tell me you're getting that, and I never do because I've already got like a pile in my hands, and even like another, $4 or $5 is absolutely gonna break the bank in some cases, and so definitely thank you VJ for sending this one. This is very cool. And that's The Church. Next up is Hearth by Gang of Four. Recently, well, it's not so recent now, but in 2005 I went to Coachella and saw Gang of Four, and I was actually impressed. I'd heard of them before and I just never really listened to them. I'm almost positive I'd heard them way back when on the radio and probably just didn't get a second thought, but ended up becoming a fan. So that's would be my first Gang of Four in my collection, so thank you again VJ. This one, Christopher, The Getaway. I've never actually heard of this album, but I will be giving it a whirl shortly. It's another one that VJ sent me, so again, thank you VJ. And this one, I don't even really know what to say about this one. This is such a great thing to get from a friend and a VC member. But I'll just let words take over. Sorry, I'm having a brain bubble. This is The Cure's 2004 album, The Cure. And I actually did see this tour. It was the Carosa tour. And it was cool having, Cooper Templecloss and Scarlett's, playing on the small stage, and then on the the larger stage, The Rapture and Interpol, which are all four bands that I absolutely love, performing along with them. So I was at this show with Brett and his brother Bart. Although they had way better seats than they were actually just up in the front, and I was kind of back a little ways in front of the soundboard. Bootlegging the whole thing, of course. So this is actually number 6, Anniversary. I love that song, and hearing it live is just one of the best feelings, but having it on vinyl is even better. So again, thank you so much VJ for sending this to me. This is a very cool gift. I do have a few things that I'll be sending you very shortly. And not like Brett said, it's not a hug. It is something you can't buy, but it's not a hug. But you will love it. So, moving on, after that, we have New Finds. This is a band called The Luyas, and an album. This is their second album that came out in 2012. On Dead Oceans, and it's kind of a dreamy, dream pop, shoegaze, Canadian pop, I guess you would say, indie pop from Canada. So female fronted. There's definitely a lot of soundscapes and dreaminess to this album. I think a few guys in the VC would love this record, mainly like James Vaughan. VJ, I think you would like this band. I think John Magnus would love this band. So, very cool. Another one, this is a new release. This one is, Brent Berg ordered this one for me. I had the CD DVD version, but I was waiting to get this version of it, the vinyl version. I'm particularly excited because I love Travis. I've been a big fan of theirs since about 1999. I've seen them a few times, and to add to the excitement, I will be going to San Diego in just a couple of weeks to see them again at House of Blues. So, very cool record. I can't wait to spin that. I've already listened to the CD and watched the DVD making of a few times. So, this next one is The Faint. They were one of those bands I kind of got into about 2001-ish or 2002, and I'd always wanted to see them live, and I actually did finally get to see them about 2004, so it took about a year and a half, and I was able to see them live. I saw them live for this album twice, and then again over the summer. This album is cool because, well, it's not cool because they left Saddle Creek. I loved Saddle Creek in 2000 to 2000, well, until now. I'd say there's a lot of good stuff on Saddle Creek, but the band started their own label, which I think is cool with the way labels are going these days, and they started Blank Wave and released this album, so very cool. I haven't even opened it yet, but again, it's another one where I own the CD and I've listened to it quite a few times. Right down there. This next one, excuse me, I've had like bad allergies today. Been spending a lot of time outside. But this next one, me and Brett were driving around and I kept hearing, he kept playing a best of kind of album for this band. He bought one of their vinyls a while back, and I'm not sure why I always passed it up, because it has a really great song in there, and it's The Waterboys, The Whole of the Moon, which, what a great song. That actually brings back a lot of memories for me. This album came out in 1985, so I've heard that song I don't know how many times, and I came across this album and it had The Whole of the Moon on it, so I figured I need to get one of these guys' records into my collection, and that was just perfect timing. So there you go. The next one, these are two new release items which I just ordered about 6 weeks ago, and I finally got them about a week ago, and I've already played them over and over in my spare time. Actually, Swedish synth pop giants, Covenant. This is their new single, and it's limited to 500 copies, and I got 284 out of 500. And the cool thing about this single is that other than it's limited, it is red vinyl, so pretty cool. I love colored vinyl. I think that is the most. So another one on colored vinyl, another limited edition to 500. I got 381, and this is the new Apoptygma Berserk single. This is actually a Peter Schiller cover. It's Major Tom Coming Home. There is a B-side, Dead Air Eyes, and then it has a demo and a bunch of remixes, which, you know, I'm not terribly fond of remixes, but I'm a huge collector of Apoptygma Berserk. I got into them about 1995, and you know, I've flown to Denver, I've flown to Seattle, I've driven to LA a couple times. I've seen them here where I live. This one's cool because it's a white vinyl, so this will be my second A-pop. Anyway, that's my new A-pop single. It's pretty cool. It's got a, you know, a cool feel to it. It's kind of a nice little preview of what's to come for the new album when it does come out, hopefully very soon. Another one that I did pick up was this. This was a recommendation from Brent Berg at the Record Room. This is Spectres and Arctic Flowers. This is a split 7-inch with one song each. Pretty cool. It's got a real kind of a Joy Division sound. Although it's a little different feel to it, though. It's a little more modern, but it's, I guess if you listen to it, it could have been released, you know, a while back. But anyways, so definitely a good one to check out. It's on Man in Decline Records, so if you want to check them out, go on. You can probably stream some of their stuff.